Hello everybody, my name is Matt and welcome back to Bold Brew Gaming and to Omno. We're playing Omno again because I keep forgetting to download another game. And I feel like there are other games that I could be playing, and of course, like, oh, well, that was nice and I missed. Oh, do I get to talk to my buddy now? Somehow I feel like that wasn't worth it, little guy, gotta admit. But yeah, and of course you can never go wrong with like a horror game, but I just have not had the energy this past week to do that kind of stuff. Still recovering from last week. I don't really know what it was, but I'm definitely still feeling it. Let yourselves be led, let yourselves be guided, trust in the light. So, of course, I did that video last week playing this game again. Oh, we're about to get a message, right? These are one of those notes. Oh, teleportation. Dang. Wow. Well, that's pretty darn cool, if I say so myself. But, you're really cute, and I appreciate you a lot, but... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, messed up the controls. I'm still trying to recover from last week. I don't really know what it was, and it did persist into this week. I had a good weekend. Jonah and his fiance came over, and we all hung out, and that was a good time, but... I remember, like, I tried to go to the gym earlier this week, and I just felt so drained of energy before I even got there. And that may have been because I drank quite a few brewskis over the weekend. That could definitely be it, but it's just not a good way to start the week. And then, this video is coming out Friday, but I'm recording it on Thursday. So... I wake up this morning to an alert on my phone that Russia invaded Ukraine. This is like, let's cap off the week, Matt, with World War III. Now, it is not... Wait a second, there's a thing here. Oh. Okay. Am I supposed to... Maybe I'll get like a double jump or something. Yeah, well, it's not exactly World War III. Kind of close. What are you trying to show me here, big dog? Kind of close, but not exactly, for a lot of reasons. But man, it's a little stressful, if I do say so myself. I say, of course, from the comfort of my home in the United States. But... yeah, it's not that it surprised me, but it did shock me. Does that make sense? I was like equal parts not surprised at all and very surprised about that whole thing. And I don't know the super secret details of it, of course, but oh, you know what? Is it? Oh, I see. Oh my God. Squeeze through that by the hair on the ass crack. Yeah, so as far as I know, the last bit of news that I heard today, so what I should say is by the time I'm recording this video, World War III hasn't started, but it certainly could, and I think that is pretty much entirely in the hands of the Russians, and specifically old Daddy Vladdy, because I don't really want to get too far into this kind of thing. Oh my God, that's kind of creepy. It looks like a Bionicle. Okay, goodbye. Ugh. Disgusting. But I guess it was a delicacy to him. So that's all that really mattered. I'm slightly miscalculated that one. But yeah, like Ukraine was not a part of NATO. So NATO is not obliged to respond militarily. At the same time, though, Ukraine is surrounded by other members or other nations that are members of NATO. So I think that's the main stressor here is Russia's bold move to invade another Kavolta Canyon. Cool. To invade another sovereign country. And certainly, you know, if you look at your history books, there was an element of appeasement in World War II. Kaloobs. Are these not the same? Oh, I guess they're not, they wouldn't be the same thing. Oh, yeah, they do follow me. What the hell? Is this guy's like the distant relative of those guys in the ice world? Alright, whatever. I don't care. I don't even know where to put you. But I completely lost track of what I was saying as well. Let's read this note, and then we'll try to get back on it. Sand carried with the wind polishes the rocks. So simple, so honest, just like the light itself. I have to follow my people through the gate, but the splendor of our world slows my steps. I mean, it is pretty. It's like I said this last time, that these desert, like alien desert landscapes always capture some mystique for me. I'm not really sure why. Because, you know, I don't like the heat, but for some reason the deserts just command my curiosity. I'm not sure why. But you gonna spin around in a circle again? Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. Panoramic view, baby, delicious. But yeah, so, you know, Russia invading Ukraine, that bold step, I certainly think when I say it's in the hands of the Russians is because with the boldness of attacking Ukraine, right, who's to say that Russia will not attack other sovereign nations in the area in the former, or that used to be members of the USSR? And those other nations, however, I don't know about all of them, but certainly some of them are members of NATO. So if he does that, then all the NATO countries, including the United States and Canada, and I believe like Japan, all those member nations are obliged to respond to Russia. And there's certainly a lot of speculation, like online, that like all the world leaders condemned the Russian attack, except for China, except for Xi Jinping. And I think, you know, if it wasn't obvious before, like they're basically what I think it is, all the bullshit aside, is that Xi Jinping just kind of like doesn't give a fuck. And I really don't like that. If they had like animal legs, I'd be alright with it, but they have like little insect legs, and that bothers me a lot. But a lot of people were speculating like what would probably happen is Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran would be like one group. I don't know if you call it like the Axis powers, but excuse me. What, I got to teleport to him? Ah, okay, cool. Well, I don't think I'm gonna make it to that tower, but oh, well, at least he's got a beat, I guess. But yeah, so if Russia decided to attack a NATO allied country and then all of these other world powers responded, that is the stage when I can really see a certain large conflict come to fruition, which would certainly not bode well for, you know, most of the fucking world. But I guess only time will tell. I'm not like a political activist or anything. I don't really keep up with all this shit. I can't really see Putin like invading all those other smaller countries around him, like Moldova and stuff like that. Well, like I can and I can't, right? Man, again, this is just pure speculation, but like, I don't know. It seems like that seemed like a very big move to me. Of course, invading Ukraine is a big move, but going to war with a neighboring country that is not involved with the rest of the world in terms of obligatory military response, I think that that's one thing, but then attacking another NATO member nation would be like, that would be exceptionally bold. And will he do it? Will he not? Like, who fucking knows? He does probably, but we have to leave all of it behind. All the beauty, all the creatures, all the connections we forged, even the evidence of my pilgrimage. We let go and leave this world. Something bigger awaits us. Yeah, I sure hope so, man. I sure hope so. But how do I do that again? E? Yeah, okay. But yeah. So, things are a little bit stressful in the world right now, you could say, I suppose. So I figured we would hit Omno again. And, of course, like I said... Ooh. I don't have another game. I will try to be better about that, you know. Dang! Alright, I didn't know it would do that. That's awesome. I like that. You know, the funny thing about this past week, getting away from the current political nightmare that is occurring, and going back to my personal issues, a funny thing that happens is, you know, I was having problems last week, and I'm having problems this week. Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget what these things do. Ah, okay. Slap me back down. Alright, let me jump on these platforms real quick. Thank you, my good sir. Oh, I almost fucked up that jump. Oh, and I'm about to fuck it up again. Oh, perfect. Perfection. Literally could not have done it better. Speedrunners, fucking try me. I was trying to talk to my buddy, but alright. I'll go shove it. And now he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Tragic. Shit. I forget there's fall damage in this game. Yeah, getting back to my personal issues, it's funny how this worked out, because it actually happened right before the video. But, you know, I was having problems last week, and I talked about that in the second Omno video. And... Can I? Yes. And I was having problems this week. Like, I went to the gym and just kind of felt like shit. Like, for the past few weeks, I've been hitting it pretty hard and, like, increasing the weight that I can lift and stuff like that. With just general goals for the gym. Ooh, what are you up here? I see. Is this like a puzzle for energy, or is there like a secret reason to be up here? I forget what that... Damn it. Damn it! Alright. Well, let me get that, because I think that's a message, right? Alright, there we go. But, so I was having all these problems, and then I go to make a video. Oh, well, it was a necessary part, so I'm glad I went and did that. I was about to make this video, and I was kind of dreading it for reasons we can, like, get into at a different date. But, I mean, it's just one of those things, you know, that I am finding myself having problems with. But, like, just out of curiosity, I looked on the... Oh, I remember you. That probably goes over there, right? I don't know, maybe. Or right here. Oh. But anyway, I looked at the analytics basically, and I saw that subscribe, like, everything was in the green. Everything had gone up, which genuinely shocked me, because I have just personally been feeling like it's been a fucking decline in my content recently. If I could make this fucking jump, what's even the point of me getting this stuff? I honestly don't know. God damn it. But I've felt like there's been a decline in the quality of my content recently, just because of me and like how I've been feeling impacting impacting like what I can say and what I feel comfortable doing, and just the way things roll off my tongue while I'm trying to record and play video games. I've just felt like it's been slipping. So when I looked at the analytics before this video, and it was actually like, hey, subscriber count has gone up, watch time has gone up, all this other stuff is, you know, your click-through rate, all these other things have gone up. It was a genuine shock, but one that I was very happy to receive, really, because man, I don't know, in a way it kind of brought me out of the funk, at least for, you know, a little bit. It made me feel better about doing this video. Here we go. Okay. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you all so much for subscribing and for watching these videos. As always, if you ever have like a game suggestion, please just let me know. I'm always down to play other video games. But that leads into what I was talking about earlier when I was saying I'll try to be better about that kind of stuff. I know I didn't post a video Tuesday. That's pretty much because the long weekend here in the U.S. just got away from me, and I was hanging out with Jonah on Monday and all that stuff, so I just didn't get around to it, and I do apologize, but I'm leaving the canyon. That's fine. I'm not really going for a completionist run. Can I ride on this big boy? Damn, bro. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my boy. These are some of the best parts of the levels. Getting to ride around and just see a whole bunch of auxiliary stuff, some of which you don't get to explore. Like, oh, big, dead, but big. And like those ruins back there, didn't get to explore. It's all just, it's enough to have the framework of a story, but it doesn't tell that story. And I think that's really cool, that mystery. The mysteries in the background of video games and movies and books sometimes. Well, my good sir, thank you very much for that ride. I appreciate you. Ah, my little buddy. Oh, that was a cute sound. I really liked that. My cat makes that sound sometimes. I forgot. Do these give us story bits or no? The gate. Ah. Please tell me these are speed boosters. Oh, they're not speed boosters, but it's like ski boosters. I don't fucking know. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got all those and didn't just fucking slide around them. Oh, wow. Unktor Desert. Damn. Okay, well, we will explore this location at a later date, just because I do want to take a few minutes to just say, to really say thank you all for tuning in. I know that things can be stressful right now. I know life can be stressful in general. I know you've got other stuff going on, so I really do appreciate any amount of time that you come here and decide to hang out and, you know, give these videos a watch. It makes me feel very good inside, especially like, the funny thing about doing this stuff, about creating content on YouTube, is that a lot of the times I'll be going through and I make a video, and the whole time I can feel myself struggling. I get hot, and I feel like everything that I'm trying to say is coming out as jarbled, and it's not landing the way I want it to land, and it's very frustrating, and it makes it hard. Like, it's like in everything I try to say, I get hung up on it, and it makes it increasingly harder to say the next thing that I want to say, even if I have a very clear thought in my head about a game, about a visual, about anything that's going on. It just makes it very difficult. And the funny thing about that, if any of you are ever thinking about becoming, making this type of content, or any content on your own, typically, with some exceptions, but typically, like, I'll go through a little bit later, and while I'm editing it, I realize I don't sound as bad as I think, which of course is nice in retrospect, but this leads into that thing that I don't really want to go super hard into in this video, because this, it's the end of the video. It's not what the video is about, but that's part of the reason that I think that I find it so difficult sometimes to come in here and record a video, is because for me, it's 3 distinct stages. There's recording, there's editing, and then there's the uploading process. And for me, the recording process is like I always get stuck in, what if I hit a lump? What if I can't, think of the funny thing to say? What if I just wind up playing like this game? There's not a whole lot going on in the areas where you're interacting. A lot of it typically happens, as you're flying around, like as you're getting these beautiful visuals. But in between, when you're just solving puzzles, there's not a whole lot to talk about, and not a whole lot to bring up. So in games like this, and in any other game, really, you can hit a lull, and then the lull grows into something bigger, and I basically wind up thinking myself to death while I'm playing a video game and trying to record it. So what I'm trying to say for y'all is, it's typically not as bad as you think, and I'm saying that to y'all because I'm trying to say it to myself. And it's like I said, in a way, and not in a way, I just couldn't believe that the subscriber count was going up. The last I looked, it was at like 81, and when I looked at that, God, I always get so much glare on my glasses, I apologize, but the last I looked at that, it was, I went into YouTube Studio just fully expecting to see below 80. Like a few people unsubscribe, and most of the stuff in the red, the watch time, click through, all that stuff, I fully expected it to be in the red. So to not only see those numbers where they were, but increasing, even if it's only by a few minutes or 30 seconds or by a few subscribers, that shocked me in a really good way. And I want you to know that it is literally because of you. Like any of y'all that have subscribed or watched these videos, that stuff comes directly from you. So I want to say thank you very much. And I also want to say that the world is super stressful right now, and it was stressful before, and now it's even more stressful because of the pandemic. Now there's the war in Ukraine, and much easier said than done, but try to look at the positive things and take little joys, like me playing this game, Omno. It's just pretty. And I enjoy it. And being able to come on here and having gotten the issues off my chest from last week about having to, like, this worry about me falling back into maintaining this facade of always up on the energy and always making a joke and being, having all this stuff and just working myself up in my head to death. Having gotten that off my chest and being able to kind of come in here, just talk about what's going on in the world, just play this relaxing game, and just hang out with all of you, it feels really good. And so I hope you're all having a good time too, but it's like I said, take small joys. play a fun game, hang out with some friends if you can, go get like a coffee or a tea, or play Minecraft with them if that's the kind of stuff y'all do. Do that kind of stuff. Do some stuff that brings you a little bit of joy every day, because I was missing out on that, I think, for a while. I was coasting. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't having a lot of bad experiences, but I wasn't having a lot of good experiences either. And I gotta say, like, today started off kind of, it felt very weird, like the world changed a little bit almost, which obviously it did. But coming home and like seeing that a lot of this stuff went up and that a few more people are interested, and those people that are interested are also watching some content a little bit more, a little bit longer. That average ticked up. The average, the people who come through ticked up a little bit. Subscribers went up by like 6 or 7 since the last time I checked, and that filled me with a lot of joy. I'm not gonna lie, like that was a great surprise for me. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up, but do something that makes you happy. At least one little thing every day. I think that'll really help. And if more people did that, we'd have collectively probably have a little bit better time. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope this is part of the things of your day that bring you a little bit of joy. Of course, as always, if you have any comments, anything you want to say, drop them down in the comments. I check all the comments. I have yet to reach the point where there are too many comments on a video for me to reply to. But it's never too soon to like try it out. You know what I mean? Just drop a whole bunch of comments and I'll respond to all of them. I enjoy talking with all of you. I enjoy hearing what y'all have to say about the game, about my perspectives, about what I'm doing, about what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. So thank you again for everything that you do for me and everything that you do for everyone else. It's greatly appreciated, even if people don't say it out loud. So, as always, hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you continue to have a fantastic weekend. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and if you haven't, it's all right, because next week is a new week. So, take it easy this weekend, kick back, relax, and I will see you all here on Tuesday. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye.